This is a very good opportunity if you can apply for golden visa without any investment. And in 2024, 200,000 golden visas were issued. This benefit of tax saving is tremendous. I've seen millionaires moving here in the UAE just because of this. This is a game changer for people living in the countries with high personal income tax. There is an outstanding talent category as well. Then there are doctors, scientists, creative people of culture and arts, inventors. There are executive athletes are there, PhD holders are there as well, specialists in the field of engineering and sciences, outstanding students, frontline heroes and pioneers of humanitarian works. So friends, the UAE's golden visa is a fantastic initiative that opens up significant opportunities for expats worldwide benefit from Dubai and the broader UAE. In this video, I've provided a detailed explanation of how golden visa can be advantageous while also shedding light on its limitation and what it might not offer. But before we dive in, let me quickly introduce myself. I am Wali Khan, and on this channel, I create content about personal finance, productivity, real estate, immigration, relocation, and much more. I have also got an Urdu channel with over 80,000 subscribers where I cover similar topics, so feel free to check that out as well. I'm proud to have built a free WhatsApp community with over 2,000 members where we have organized groups based on shared interest. In addition, my newsletter now has reached over 3,000 subscribers. You'll find the link to these and more in the description below. Be sure to check them out. If you find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. If you have any thoughts or observation, drop them in the comments below. Hitting that subscribe button would mean the world to me, and it ensures you don't miss out on the future content. The golden visa introduced in 2019 truly showcased its value during the pandemic. While strict lockdowns were in place, golden visa holders were granted travel privileges, highlighting one of its significant benefits. Since then, issuance of golden visa has seen remarkable growth over the last 3 years. If I talk about 3 years, starting from 2022, 80,000 golden visas were issued. In 2023, around 160,000 golden visas were issued, and in 2024, 200,000 golden visas were issued. This exponential increase reflects the growth appeal of the golden visa and its advantages for residents and expats alike. Let me go through some major benefits of golden visa, and then we can talk about some major streams through which you can obtain one as well. So the long-term residency, of course, is the major benefit of a golden visa, which is in this case 10 years. There are some cases of 5 years as well, but let's take it 10 years case here. So there is no need to undergo medical tests every 2 years as required for regular employment or business visas. This simplifies the process of applying for visa to other countries as well. Instead of managing both passport and residence visa validity, you only need to ensure your passport remains valid. This is especially beneficial for families with multiple combinations to consider. This has been a game changer for me as well, as I no longer have to worry about the validity of my residence visa. I know it will be valid for next 10 years. So I only have to worry about my passport. And also, if you talk about let's say if I have got 5 family members, I've got to talk about all combinations and permutations for the family members. Now I don't have to worry about at least the residence visa. I only have to focus on passport. It should be valid for next few months or few years whenever I'm applying for any other visa. Now, the second point is about the independence from employer. Previously, if your visa is cancelled, you had to exit the country quickly, sometimes within a month. With the golden visa, you can stay in the UAE even after resigning or being laid off. This allows you to confidently plan your future without relying on your job for visa security for yourself and your family. Now, this point about freedom from unexpected visa bans, this is very important for people from South Asia because we've seen in past and even recently some nationalities face challenges obtaining visit visa or even employment visa in the UAE. This can happen time to time, so the golden visa eliminates this issue, reducing the stress when visiting or even switching the jobs. This benefit of tax saving is tremendous. I've seen millionaires moving here in the UAE just because of this. As an entrepreneur, the golden visa provides significant tax advantages. You can stay in Dubai for extended period of time, which can help optimize your tax residency and improve tax efficiency. This is a game changer for people living in the countries with high personal income tax. Golden Visa demonstrates your ties to the UAE, which can support your application for visas to the Western countries as well. In some countries, the wait time for visa appointments is long, but in the UAE, you can benefit from faster processing times. Having a UAE residence visa, including the Golden Visa, allows you to have the visa-free access to certain destinations. For example, I traveled to Georgia and Oman on my Golden Visa. It can be a residence visa as well, but Golden Visa would be much sweeter. So I have traveled to Georgia and Oman without worrying about my visa status, because I had a passport which were not allowing me to directly land into Oman or Georgia, but having a residence from the UAE allowed me to enter these countries visa free, or let's say visa on arrival was available. Now you can sponsor your family and parents who receive visas for the same duration as yours. Their visa validity begins from your application date, not your own. For example, if I as I applied for my family's Golden Visa 1.5 years ago, after obtaining my own visa, they are still enjoying the same full 10 years duration, even though I applied while my own visa was 1.5 years old. So this is a good thing about Golden Visa, is that whenever you apply for any family member, they will get for full 10 years. Many families choose to live in UAE even if the head of the family spends more time abroad. Families feel safe and secure and more comfortable in the UAE compared to other parts of the world. Additionally, you can sponsor domestic staff such as housemaid and drivers, ensuring convenience for families with specific household needs. Now, one of the most practical benefit of Golden Visa is that you don't have to worry about your bank account from being frozen or closed when your visa approaches expiry. This is a common issue for regular visas. It provides a sense of permanence and stability, allowing you to focus on your goals confidently. The Golden Visa also enables you to pursue multiple side hustles with cost effective licensing options. For instance, an e trader license is far more affordable than a full company visa, which is only possible if you already hold a residence visa. And what better residence visa to have than the Golden Visa? Now, what are the ways that you can get the Golden Visa from the UAE? Now, there are multiple ways. I can just list it down and then focus on two of them. Let me just list it down first, and then you will know the options. You can have a look on the websites as well, because there is a good resource which is Amir Center. I've linked that in the description of this video, their website link and their WhatsApp as well, so that you can have personalized information from them. But what are the ways to get the Golden Visa? There are multiple ways. So there is one famous route is from the real estate investment. There is one from the entrepreneurial route, where you can get Golden Visa if you are an entrepreneur. There is an outstanding talent category as well. Then there are doctors, scientists, creative people of culture and arts, inventors, and then there are executive who are still working in 9 to 5, but still they are executive and they can get the visa based on their salary. So I'm going to discuss real estate and executives in a while, but let me just finish the list. So athletes are there. There are I know some athletes who have done exceptionally well in their field and they got the Golden Visa. Doctoral degree holder, PhD holders are there as well in this category. Specialists in the field of engineering and sciences, outstanding students, frontline heroes, and pioneers of humanitarian works. So these are some categories that you can get the Golden Visa for. Now, for the real estate investments, the usual requirement is to have 2 million dirhams worth of property, and then you can apply for the Golden Visa. So first case is, let's say if you've got the money, you go and buy the property on cash and you get the Golden Visa, no questions asked. But of course, 2 million dirhams is a lot of money and not everyone has it in cash. So what you can do is go and mortgage a property and then get a Golden Visa. So let's say if you've got a property worth more than 2 million dirhams and you've got it mortgaged, it's available, it's live property, it's built up property, and you can rent it out, you can live it on your own. You can get this property and then you can get the visa for this on behalf of this property. So even though if the property is mortgaged, you can get the visa. So 2 million dirhams properties worth of cash or mortgage, it doesn't matter. You need to have this property on your own name. Now comes, there is another option. Let's say if you've got an under construction property, which is normally called as off plan property. So in this, you've got 2 or 3 different kind of options. So let's say if it's a townhouse or a villa, which is 20%, which you've already paid 20% down payment, and you've got the construction status, whatever the construction status is. If it's a from a good developer, you can get a golden visa even though the construction status is less than 10% even, because these A-listed developers will try to make sure that you get the golden visa if you are buying the properties from them. Then there are options of buying an apartment, and then apartments case is a bit different because then you have to pay the 50% of total amount, and then the 50% of the construction of the building should be completed as well, and only then you can get the golden visa for an apartment. The value of property should be, again, both in apartments case or the villa or townhouse case, should be at least 2 million dirhams. um, Category A builders can be having a better deal for the golden visa, but I cannot be commenting on that. You need to do this once you are dealing with your own broker, or let's say your developer. You will get to know the exact scenario at that time, because these things are changing as well. Now, property evaluation needs to be done, and the updated price needs to be known before you apply for the golden visa. So let's say if a property was valued, let's say 1.8 million 1 year back, now it has gone up, but nobody knows if really it has gone up unless you do the valuation. Once you do the valuation and it comes out to be having the value of 2.2 million dirhams, let's say, then you can go ahead and apply for the golden visa, because the amount of the value of this property has appreciated, and now this can be evaluated as more than 2 million, and you can get the golden visa on behalf of that. There is one more option. Let's say if you've got three properties, each of them is worth, let's say, 700,000 dirhams. So if there are three properties, each of them are worth 700,000 dirhams, the total worth is 2.1 million dirhams, then you can get the golden visa based on all these properties. Now there is another option to buy a property, because here in Dubai you can buy a property in splitting in between two people or three people, I think, even. So let's say if you are buying a property with a friend, and both of you are pitching up 50-50 for this particular property, and the property's price is 2 million dirhams, you will get in terms of your own share as 1 million dirhams. So you can only apply for golden visa once you both of you separately, or one of you get the another property which is worth, let's say, 1 million dirham. So if you are having one property worth 1 million dirham with a partner, and a split of that property is 50-50, then you have 1 million dirhams exposure to this property, and then you buy another property on your own which is 1 million dirham, then your portfolio worth becomes more than 2 million or 2 million dirhams. Then you can apply for the golden visa. But if you are having one property split it into two people, and the property's worth is 1 million dirham, and you want to apply for the golden visa, you cannot apply for this case. So there are some technical things that you need to understand before you go for the golden visa. And if you need some help in that, there is a number in this video's description. You can reach us out, and then maybe someone from our team can help you acquire the golden visa or give you some information. Real estate market has been on a phenomenal rise over the past few years, especially since COVID. The growth is undeniable, but here's what interesting. When you compare Dubai to global cities using the affordability or bubble index, Dubai is still doesn't fall into the bubble category. This means there is still significant potential for growth, and many investors are confident there is a lot of juice left to be extracted from this market. However, there is a catch. The skyrocketing property prices have made it increasingly difficult for the average person to invest in Dubai's real estate, even if you're going the mortgage route. But don't worry, there is a solution. I have been a fan of real estate crowdfunding as an alternative. It's a game changer for people who want to invest but don't have the capital to buy an entire property outright. Here's how it works. People pool their money together, and the platform takes care of everything from navigating paperwork to managing the property. It's simple, hassle free, and effective. I personally use Pripco blocks developed by Damak, and I've had a fantastic experience recently. The platform offers great returns, and the best part, you can invest from anywhere in the world. Plus, all the documentation gets updated in Dubai's DIFC public register, which adds the extra layer of security and transparency. If you are thinking about making your first investment, here's a little bonus for you. Use my referral code, which is linked in the description, and you will get 250 dirhams credit as the referral bonus when you transfer your funds and complete your first investment. All right, now let's get back to the executives part, where there are some executives from doing who are doing, let's say, now 9 to 5 job, but they are having very good salaries. At the point, the salaries threshold is 30,000 dirhams of basic salary. A while back, when I had made a video earlier, it was around 30,000 dirhams on a gross salary basis. So if you've got some extra allowances coming up in your salary, they might not be calculated in this 30,000 dirhams threshold right now. However, I have seen a few people getting golden visas based on the total salary of 30,000 dirhams, even recently. So this is still ambiguous. So you can check, although officially it says that 30,000 dirhams of a basic salary should be there, but it can change, or it could have been changed recently. So you must see this online, and you must see again, you can go to armor center to get the direction from them, from their side. And then you also have to do some paperwork that will be also given to you by your PRO or the armor center. So the thing is that if you got enough salary per month, you might be eligible for the golden visa, and the gold cost of golden visa is not more than 4,500 or 5,000 dirhams at max. This is a very good opportunity if you can apply for golden visa without any investment. I talk about real estate on my channel. I discuss real estate with a friend of mine who is Kamil on this channel a while back in a podcast. Here is the link to the video. I discuss about passive income streams in recently in a video as well. You can go check that out. Here is the link to the video. How did you like the video? Do let me know. Thanks a lot.